Hello, everybody. All right, I believe that we are live. Yes, we are. Hello, my name is Harry Rice. I review games for the Montreal Canadiens, and today, it was not a good game. We had our three-game winning streak snapped tonight. Very unfortunately, by the Hartford Whalers, the former Carolina Hurricanes. The Hartford Whalers snapped our three-game winning streak and yeah, so we're gonna talk about that. Obviously, if you guys got any comments or questions, please put them in the chat. I will answer them as we go along. I'm gonna try not to stay alive for too long tonight because I still have the wisdom tooth kind of stitching, and I'm supposed to limit how much I'm talking. So me going live in general is probably a bit dangerous, but I am gonna try and limit how much I talk. So again, I will try and make this a bit of a quicker stream, unlike usual. The opening lines for the Canadians were Harvey-Pinard, Suzuki Anderson, Dadnoff, Dvorak, Hoffman, Armia, Belzil, Drouin, and Pezzetta, Pitlick, Ullinen, sorry. Matheson, Barron, Harris, Savard, Kovacevic, Weidman were your defense pairings. Sam Montembeault would get the start in net for Montreal, and Jake Allen backs him up after getting two straight starts and playing pretty well. He will more than likely, I'd assume, get the game on Saturday against the Maple Leafs. The opening lines for the Carolina Hurricanes were Teravainen and Aho Jarvis, Sveshnikov, Kotkaniemi, Nechez, Martinuk, Staal, Fost, and Nason, Stajny, and Stepan. I completely forgot that Paul Stajny signed with Carolina in the offseason. I completely forgot about that. Slaven Burns, Shen Pesci, and Dahan Chatfield were your defense pairings. And Antti Ranta, surprisingly, would get the start in net tonight, and Freddie Anderson backs him up. Before the game, like I said, I had a wisdom tooth removal. My face is somewhat swollen. Enjoy. Kirby Doc was actually out with a non-COVID illness. It was kind of announced like 5 minutes before the game, but 5 minutes before 7 p.m. that Kirby Doc's going to be out of the game. It's a non-COVID illness. That sucks. Hopefully he is back on Saturday to face the Maple Leafs. That would be really nice. Cam Ward was inducted into the Carolina Hurricanes Hall of Fame before the game. Very cool ceremony. It was pretty cool to hear him talk about kind of his life, not really his life, but just his career, how much Carolina means to him. It was a nice tribute overall. Some audio issues during the video package they played for him, but yeah, it was pretty cool, pretty nice, and the gold helmet he got looked really, really nice as well. So yeah, Hurricanes had some really good forecheck early in the game. There were a couple weak shots, but two saves from Montembeault. Canadians that pushed the other way. Sorry, they were not allowed to enter the zone. But then we score. It's Michael Pezzetta on his second effort. He takes a shot. It's up, bats the puck out of the air, puts it home from Pitlick and Ullinen. A 1-0 Canadians lead just like that. That'd be the only good thing Pezzetta would do this game. Spoiler. Habs then pushed again. They got a good chance there. I believe that was the third line pushing that time. Hurricanes then pushed. Stajny's line was working over Montembeault. He stands tall with some good chances there. Habs then back the other way. Drouin nearly put a puck home, but a good save by Antti Ranta. Drouin then gave the puck away to Aho. No harm done. Kovacevic gave the puck away. Habs are able to recover quickly, though. More good push. Suzuki to Anderson on a near 2-on-1. One-timer, but Ranta with a great stop there. That was really solid. Habs pushed on their next shift. They poked at another loose puck. Suzuki nearly broke in with a great chance there. Hurricanes then started to play a bit tougher. I put Q the onslaught, which, oh boy, I did not know. But the Hurricanes did score a terrible line change by the Canadians. Kotkaniemi with the game-tying goal. Very bad play by Belzil and Weidman to try and cover. Weidman thought Belzil was going to come back and help him protect, as Weidman was trying to protect the pass, which was the smart move. But KK just takes it to the front of the net, and yeah, he kind of fucked. Montembeault was fucked there. Either he doesn't commit to the pass, or he overcommits. It's one or the other that he's going to do, and KK is just given the goal, basically. Then it's 2-1 Hurricanes. About 2 minutes later, another bad line change. The Canes pushed off of that. Seth Jarvis gets the goal off a solid pass from Aho, making it 2-1. For the Hurricanes, Montembeault just is not allowed any of that. That really sucked. Hurricanes then with some more chances. Their fourth line with some grit and hard hitting out there. Thought their fourth line had a pretty good game tonight. Hurricanes with a big counterattack on a couple rush chances by the Canadiens. Montembeault made some good stops late in the period. Anderson then off a turnover shoots wide on the backhand. That sucked. The shots are 16-8 for Carolina. They've got a 2-1 lead after 20 minutes of play. They really, really pushed hard. Honestly, if it were not for Montembeault in net, this game would have been 4-1 after the first period, maybe 5-1. The Hurricanes had some really, really good pressure. There were 2 or 3 chances where they were just able to get 3-4 shots in a row. They were playing very, very well. After those opening 20 minutes, Habs did only being down 2-1. Not an overall terrible first period, though. Second period, I thought would be a lot better for them. Hurricanes did push in the opening minute of the second period. Aho gets a good shot. Montembeault does save it, though. Hey, Randy, how's it going, my guy? Habs are never going to win this one against Carolina. Randy, there was a chance, man. That being tied after the second period, spoilers for those who didn't watch the game, sorry. Being tied 2-2 after the second, that gave us a bit of a chance. There was a possibility that we could have won, but we just let it slip away. Canes pushed. They looked to try and extend their lead. Suzuki then with another 2-on-1 with Josh Anderson. He ends up passing. Suzuki passes, and the pass is tipped wide. Zooks, I thought, needed to take that shot. It's unfortunate he didn't. Drouin then started a rush play. Savard nearly put it home on actually a pretty good backhand. There was a nice play for the Canadiens. Hey, Kat, how's it going? Thank you for coming by. Yeah, Habs were getting some momentum. And we went to the power play. Kotkaniemi goes to the box for interference on Dadonov. That was clear as day. Just dragged Dadonov down. Habs couldn't get much in the power play. Duran's second unit actually found a couple shots. Weren't able to beat Ronta. There was a good stop on an Anderson chance. We are 0-for-1 on the power play tonight. Canes then with a good 2-on-1 shorthanded. Suzuki, great defensive play to break it up. Habs didn't get a couple looks. They were looking to get something going. Canes then had a few chances, but the Habs applied the pressure. And we were going to the power play again. Svechnikov with a very, very bad cross-check to Justin Barron. He was slow to get up. It would be 2 for cross-checking. Kind of went into the boards after the cross-check. Barron would go to the back late in the second. Would go to the back late in the second period. Would come back for the start of the third. Had 2 shifts, but then went back again. So there's a chance he's injured. It might just be a case of him being uncomfortable playing after that injury for this game. We'll see. Yeah, I don't want to speculate too much though. There's a Suzuki shot that misses the net, but it doesn't matter because the Canadiens score. Rafael Harvey-Pinard, his 7th goal in 11 games from Hoffman and Armia. It is a 2-2 tie game. Just like that on the power play. We are 1 for 2 on the power play. Habs looked for more after the power play goal. There's a bad turnover. It leads to some Canes chances. But nothing in the net. Montembeault was settling the game down at this point. Hurricanes then looked a little bit jarred. They were trying to get the forecheck going, trying to counterattack. Canadiens in the final few minutes got a couple great looks, but nothing is past Antti Raanta for a 3-2 lead. In the final minute, Habs actually pushed. There's a good shot by Savard that nearly gets tipped by Harris, surprisingly. He was very, very confident in front of the nets. But the shots are 29-15 for the Hurricanes. A 2-2 tie game, however, after 40 minutes. Drouin ended up getting a couple chances in the first 30 seconds. He shot one wide and on Raanta, like that going top corner, and then shot another one in. Canadiens ended up pushing. However, the Hurricanes back the other way get a couple looks, and they'd score. Sebastian Aho tips a shot, or sorry, not tips a shot. There's a shot that sort of gets tipped in front, and the rebound is there for Sebastian Aho. A 3-2 Canes lead just like that. That sucked. Yeah, Montembeault was kind of screened on that. It was a weird play that the rebound just kind of ended up in front, and Aho tips, I guess, kind of tips the rebound home. It was a bit weird, but it's 3-2. Then the Canes score again. It's Seth Jarvis making it 4-2 with his second of the night. Svechnikov started to pick up the puck to go for the Michigan. Hey, Gabriel, how's it going, my guy? Started to pick up the puck to go for the Michigan, but he couldn't get it. Passed it to Burns, who dangles out 3 Canadians with a nice shot, and Jarvis is there for another rebound. That just sucks. Bad defensive coverage, bad play by the Canadiens. Just let Burns deke in like that. That was bad. So it's 4-2. Then it's 5-2. 3 goals in a total of 2 minutes and 55 seconds. Jordan Staal on a 2-on-1 makes it 5-2. We were leaving Montembeault to dry at this point. That sucked. I don't know what else to say. That just sucked. 3 goals in 2 minutes and 55 seconds. 3 goals in the literal opening 5 minutes. That third goal was scored at exactly the 5-minute mark. That sucked. And then Pezzetta went to the box for tripping. He was trash. Canes then pressured early, but the Habs were able to clear. Aho with a great look, same for Svechnikov, but they are 2 for 2 on the PK tonight. I just realized I forgot to wear something. All right, we're good now, boys. Oh God, that looks terrible. There we go. Good enough. But yeah, the Hurricanes got some pressure. Both teams trying to get physical. Anderson got hit by Svechnikov. Suzuki was having a conversation with him afterwards. Weidman then went then down to Fast. Matheson gave someone a hit. Very physical shift, weirdly enough. Both teams' top lines kind of going at it. That was weird to see. But Weidman goes to the box. As Foss was injured, I said, if you're going to take a penalty, make it count. He does there. That's a cross-checking penalty. Canes pushed on the power play, but they would not end up scoring. Canadians were able to clear it out well. That was actually one aspect of their game tonight. Funny enough, probably the only aspect that wasn't garbage was their PK. They went 3 for 3. Just wasn't that. Was just okay. Drouin then actually made a very good play to prevent Slavin from getting on the puck in the slot. There were about I want to say 3 Canadians and 3 Canes right against the board. They were all, board playing. And I noticed that Drouin looking over for Slavin, and he kind of backed up a bit, and the puck came out, and Drouin just kind of chipped it out. Very nice play there. I like that by Drouin. Habs, and at this point, just trying to keep the Canes off the board. That's basically all they were trying to do at this point. Pitlick then gets found in front off a nice turnover. He's taken down in Toronto. Close chance there. And then Pezzetta was taken down. Canadians would go to the power play with 2.5, with just over 2 minutes left in the game. KK goes to the box for tripping. I'm watching the Vegas San Jose game now. It's getting really chippy. Is it, Kat? I'm actually going to check that out after the stream. I'm going to get the game loaded up right now. And I'm going to take a quick chocolate milk break because chocolate milk is fucking delicious. But, yeah, sorry, but not sorry, KK. Yeah, like, honestly, at this point, like, who really cares about Jesperi Kotkaniemi? He's an overpaid fourth-line center. We all know that. He only plays good against Montreal because he has something to prove to them, and that being he only plays good against Montreal pretty much. So, yeah. But yeah, Pezzetta, like I said, gets taken down. Habs go to the power play. They couldn't get much. They just tried to kill off penalty time. Seth Jarvis hat trick. Nobody really cares. He beats Montembeault on his actually only good-looking goal of the night. This one was actually really, really nice. That came with about 19 seconds left in the game. We are 1 for 3 on the power play tonight. Obviously, the hats get thrown, about 4 of them. And the Habs would lose 6-2 in regulation. The final shots were 41-22 Carolina. Habs just suck. The only real good players were probably Montembeault and Rafael Harvey-Pinard. I thought Pinard pushed. I thought he had a decent game. Yeah, thank you for Dvorak, Carolina. You out here laughing at us. Exactly, NCAA. Exactly. Yeah, Montreal just kind of sucked for the most part. You can't leave your goaltender out to dry, giving up 18 2-on-1s, it felt like, during this game. A 3-on-0 at one point, or a 3-on-1 basically at one point. Yeah, just not a good game, and we didn't even have the courtesy of getting a Michael Pezzetta destruction fight. Of course, that being, oh shit, oh yeah, we're getting some shit going on now in Vegas right now. We're getting some shit. Sorry, boys. This game was a lot more entertaining than the Canadiens game was tonight, and surprisingly, it's scoreless. I thought it would have been like 4-2 by now. Usually the Vegas San Jose games are very, very high scoring. But yeah, see how boys, like I said, with my tooth, that hurt. With my wisdom tooth being taken out, I've got stitching. I'm gonna very quickly recap the Canadian stats. Gregor hits Kolasar by the stanchion. Howden tries to fight Gregor. He wouldn't fight, so Howden gets a penalty at Haig, then throws a punch to Couture's head. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for letting me know what was going on. This is very, very cool. Michael Eyssimont. I had no clue who that guy is, but he's playing and he just took a penalty, so he'll forever be in an NHL record book. That's one more thing he's done than I have in the NHL. But yeah, we're going to quickly give off the final stats. I'm going to do the outro. Because, yeah, I don't want to fuck up my stitching too much, and I think you guys can understand it'll probably be very painful if I do. So, Nick Suzuki leads the Canadiens, 17 goals, 25 assists, 42 points. Goal Cole Caulfield, who's unfortunately hurt, 26 goals, 10 assists, 36 points. Kirby Dach, 12 goals, 24 assists, 36 points. Christian Dvorak, 9 goals, 9 goals, 14 assists, 23 points. Mike Hoffman got 9 goals, 13 assists, 22 points. NZA, indeed, we do have a lot of injuries. It's fucking genuinely nuts. Josh Anderson, 15 goals, 6 assists, 21 points. Sean Monahan was unfortunately hurt, 6 goals, 11 assists, 17 points. Evgeny Donov, 4 goals, 13 assists, 17 points. Jonathan Drouin with 17 assists. He's been playing very well recently. Jordan Harris, 3 goals, 11 assists, 14 points. David Savard, 2 goals, 12 assists, 14 points. Arbor Jacka is unfortunately hurt right now. 5 goals, 8 assists, 13 points. Caden Gooley, 2 goals, 11 assists, 13 points. He's also hurt. Joel Armia with 4 goals, 7 assists, 11 points. Jake Evans, who's unfortunately hurt, and Mike Matheson each have 2 goals, 9 assists, 11 points. Juraj Slavkovsky, who's unfortunately hurt, 4 goals, 6 assists, 10 points. Rafael Harvey-Pinard, 7 goals, 2 goals, 5 assists, 9 points. Michael Pezzetta with 4 goals, 4 assists, points. Jonathan Kovacevic with a goal, 6 assists, 7 points. Rem Pitlick with 3 goals, 3 assists for 6 points. Justin Barron, 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points. Joel Edmondson and Alex Bell each with a goal, 5 assists, 6 points. Chris Weidman, Jesse Ullinen with 4 assists. Anthony Richard with a goal and an assist, and Jake Allen with an assist. Dangerous play. Cotter tried fighting him for trying to destroy Theodore's knee. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate it. I was wondering why Theodore was lying on the ice. I assumed it was just a regular tripping, but thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Can't say I blame him for trying that though. Arbor Jacka, of course, leads the team with 9 fights. Michael Pezzetta has 4. Caden Gooley and Jake Evans each with 2 fights. Curry Dach, Josh Anderson, Mike Matheson, Brendan Gallagher, and Chris Hoyden each with a fight as well. So yeah, guys, that's going to do it for today's stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name's Harry Rice. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Favorite channel includes, but it's not limited to, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Terminal. My name is Rice. Subscribe to the Puff Club. Subscribe to the Hasty Club. Subscribe to the Nation. If you're in the Mod Squad, the community, comments on streams, and videos is much greatly appreciated. Thank you guys again so much for watching. My name is Rice. Again, and I. Jack Eye, best enforcer in the league. Yes, he is, Cat. Hell yeah. Arbor Jack Eye, best enforcer in the league, no doubt. But that is, again, going to do it for today's stream. Like I said, thank you. My name is Rice. Again, and I. I'm out. Love you guys. See you guys. Who is sadly injured? Exactly, NZA. He is sadly injured. I would stay longer to talk, but again, guys, wisdom tooth, stitches, probably not a good combination. Love you guys. See you guys. Bye, guys. Love you guys. See you guys. Bye. Let's go, baby. Another great stream. Thank you, NZA. Appreciate it, my guy. Much appreciated. I shouldn't be out of commission technically for too long. Obviously, I'm still doing this, but I shouldn't have to rush the streams for too long, maybe another week or so. I picked a bad time to get my surgery. It was supposed to happen. I'll say this real quick. It was actually supposed to happen during the All-Star break. Something came up. It's completely understandable. I'm not going to say what, obviously, but it's something that came up which had to delay it. Then we ended up getting another person who was able to do it. Well, not surgery, but the procedure. It wasn't surgery. It was a procedure. We had someone else who was able to do the procedure, but they had a very short opening, so we were able to get it done. And so basically I'm just trying to let it heal. And I should have stopped streaming by now if I want this to really heal. But yeah, you guys get it. I will see you guys hopefully Saturday for the Maple Leafs and Canadiens game. That'll be very, very fun. Love you guys again. See you guys. Bye, guys. Love you guys. See you guys. Bye. Let's go, baby. Habs. Might be taken for Bedard. We need to win on Saturday.